Alright, it's your man Brett doing another 5 minutes, this time mixing it up again, only one person, but this time we've got Gaz, owner and operator of Decimal Skate Shop here in Cirencester.
Yeah.
So yeah, introduce yourself properly, although I've just kind of done it.
I'm Gaz, I own Decimal. We've been here 12 years last year, so it'll be 13 years this year in little Cirencester, holding it down.
And what, I mean, you know, I know the Shire's got a skate scene, but it's not always very well publicised. So what made you start a skate shop in Cirencester?
I think it was obviously growing up locally, we just didn't have anything, you know, which held the scene together. We always had to mission it on buses to miles away, you know. I'm not going to lie, for the first 3 years people just wondered what I was doing in Cirencester, but it's, you know, with the park and the shop now being here this long, you know, it's just a hub to the scene, just brings everyone together, because unlike a city, you know, we don't all skate together, we just kind of get local towns have all got their skate scenes, but it's just somewhere for everyone to come, same as the park, just meet up. But yeah, no, you know, the scene's pretty strong. Because
you don't only serve the Cirencester scene, do you?
No, I wouldn't be here if that was happening. We pretty much 20-minute drive in any direction now, so it is pretty much, if you live closer to me than our good friends at 50/50 in Bristol, if you live closer to me, a lot of people come here now, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people from Swindon, Stroud, Cheltenham, Tetbury, Gloucester, so yeah, it's a big old area really. So, but no, it's good, it's good.
Okay, and you've already hinted at and mentioned another thing that you were quite instrumental in building and getting together, which was the skate park. Tell us about some of the work you did with that.
Yeah, well, as with the shop, once that was open, you know, there's little parks everywhere, but we just wanted a landmark facility, just really, you know, which is it's worthwhile for people to travel to. So it brings everyone together, you know. People travel 3-4 hours for that park, but it's £200,000 worth of concrete dumped in little Cirencester, you know. Along with the shop, probably most people think it shouldn't be here, but you know, you make it, people will come.
Well, it's, yeah, you know, I can understand why you're saying it. Some people might think it shouldn't be here, yet you've survived 12 years. You built the skate park. That is quite. I mean, obviously, it's a brilliant facility, but it's also getting itself known as a little bit of a skate park, because you know, I know full well some of the Bristol crew come down and skate on a regular basis. And that's a crew of people that have got the whole of Bristol at their hands if they wanted it, but they choose to come to Cirencester to come and skate that park. So, I mean, were you also instrumental in the design of that park, or did you leave that all up to the skate park designers?
Yeah, no, at the time it was Churchill working for a different company, and sat down and gave them a brief. You know, we made it quite skate orientated, because obviously it was skaters in the user group and BMXers. You know, and fortunately we get to keep the old park, so you know, we sectioned it off, because obviously a lot of skate parks, there's issues in the UK of, you know, not a lot of the scooter kids know what they're doing when they get to their teens, but you know, predominantly they're young kids, and you got people in, you know, in their 30s and kids age 8 crashing into each other. It's just not ideal.
Never works.
So that's what's kept it, you know, people travel so far for, because, you know, without any disrespect, a lot of skate parks in the UK you go to now, they can feel like, you know, playgrounds, and you're always so wary of hurting other kids and stuff. So, you know, the scooter kids go on the park when we're not there, but they understand that, you know, once they've got their own facility and it works. So no, it really works well, and which is why people travel, because it feels like a skate park again, which it used to, you know, 10 years ago. Right. You know, not that we don't want to exclude the scooters, which is why we kept that old park. I mean, it gets them going with 90%, you know, either keep turning with the BMXing or pushing with the skateboards, you know. You can't keep everyone happy. There's obviously a select few who want to be on it all the time, and they have their chance when no one else is there. So, you know, kids will be kids.
I also know you do a lot of other stuff for the scene as well. You put on like premieres and stuff like that here in Cirencester itself, yeah? Yeah,
well, that's it, because I mean, you've got to go to the cities. It's very easy for, you know, a lot of distributors and brands. They go London, Bristol, up to Manchester and stuff. So, you know, we try and do stuff and keep it alive here, keep people engaged. We were fortunate enough to get, you know, with that park, we got the Cliche team through before that all went pop, which was amazing for the kids, you know, just having like a shop signing and Lucas Pugh and the likes of him in the shop down the yard, just super rad. Super rad.
Talking of the shop, before we close out, let's just have a quick look at it. Show us what you got here then, because it's always challenging when I'm holding it on the selfie stick. What we got?
It's our yard, Decimal Skate Shop. Ta-da! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm mic'd.
You're linked up.
We're going backwards. And I have my lovely.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in.
My 2 employees. Nico
and the shop lurker.
Shop lurker, standard, and store manager Matt, holding things down.
Chilling.
Here we are. Yeah, doing the
Okay.
do in the sticks.
And you're in, what is it,
Swan Yard.
Swan Yard in Cirencester. 12 years, keeping it strong, keeping it real.
Trying.
Right.
trying to just stay true to what we believe in. Really, it's hard. It's tough times out there for retail. It's just important that skaters support their local independent skate shops, because it's so easy to click online and you might find it a couple of quid cheaper, but you got to look at where you're spending the money and if people are running those things, what they're doing for you. Simple as. A lot of people got good businesses out there, but not doing much for the skate scene. And
that's why you suggest supporting Skater Owned every time?
Yeah, every time, because it's us lot who are sat there, putting on the premieres, putting on the events, liaising with the council, talking to the kids. It's like I don't know, it's like therapy in here sometimes, we're here like helping the kids with their homework, they come in, it's just so much more than a shop, and there's other places you don't get that online, unfortunately. So yeah, no, it is important, because without the small independents, you won't have these skate parks, jams and everything else.
Right, so Gaz, any hellos or shout outs you want to give?
Wow, just big up to everyone who's supported the shop over the 12 years. Like, as I said, supporting the shop means that we're here. We wouldn't be here without the customers, and I'm just hyped that everyone's hyped on what we're doing, just trying to keep things real.
Cool, this has been another 5 minutes-ish
I jabber a lot.
Real questions asked to real skateboarders here, this time at real skate shops. Strictly no editing. Let's say goodbye, Gaz. See you later.
Peace.
Bye.